What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is Zach Novak and this is Zach Novak Plays Games. In today's video we've got XUR'S location and inventory. Now as you can see this beautiful background, I am in the tower hangar. XUR in himself is right over there. Let's go see his loot and see if he's got anything good. Alrighty, so this week is pretty freaking nice. Now I do see two things in there I really like. The other two not so much. But anyway, let's start off with the Eternal Warrior for the Titans. This intellect and discipline roll of 36, 35, maxed out at 51 and 50. Now the main perk on this is called Resolute. You gain Unstoppable for Fist of Havoc. Now that in itself is pretty freaking cool. The helmet is very unique looking. I just really like it because of the aesthetics. Now this thing looks very different than any other helmet that's in the game, as you can even just see from that picture. It's definitely one of those helmets that a lot of people, well, I don't know if a lot of people really like, but I myself, I really like it. Absolute unflinching resolve. Now it's got Ashes to Assets, heavy lifting, as well as better already. So those perks in themselves are pretty freaking decent. Now that in itself I wouldn't actually re-roll because it's intellect and discipline as well. So if you want to get that, go ahead and pick it up. It is 13 strange coins for your Titan. Next up we have the Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter. Now this thing is going to be inept and pretty much null and void when the Rise of Iron comes out, because there is an artifact that actually replaces this perk. However, we'll go in and look at it. The main perk is called Sensor Pack. Radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Now that is pretty freaking cool. I like that. But however, there is a few other ways around that, like using Mitre or actually waiting for Rise of Iron and using this artifact that comes out. However, the actual bonus perks on it are Inverse Shadow, Ashes to Assets, and Invigoration, which is the melee one. Don't like it too much. 13 strange coins, go ahead and pick that up for your actual hunter. Pretty freaking nice. Intellect and strength roll of 36 and 36, maxed out at 51 and 51, pretty even. Next up, however, we've got the Obsidian Mind. This is an intellect and discipline roll of 35 and 31, 50 and 46. Now your Warlock is seriously going to like this because in itself, its main perk is called Insatiable. Nova Bomb kills reduce the cooldown of your next Nova Bomb. Now that is pretty freaking awesome. You get your super back from using your actual super. Main perks, like that's just for a main perk on a weapon, main perk on an actual armor piece. That is honestly amazing. I really like. I'm just still surprised by it. It's one of my favorite helmets, other than the Ram, just because that looks pretty freaking cool and you get your health back. But let's go on to the secondary perks. We've got Inverse Shadow, Second Thoughts, as well as Invigoration, which is the grenade one. Not too bad. Not too good. Go ahead and pick it up if you haven't got it for your Warlock. 13 strange coins. The weapon of the week is the Last Word. Now this thing, 23 strange coins. I shouldn't even have to go in and actually show you it. Yours, not mine. Renegade Hunter Shin Malfor to Dredgen Yor. Now that was when they had the battle between Last Word and Thorn. Pretty freaking cool. Fan Fire. This weapon can be fired quickly and continuously. A big secret that a lot of people didn't know is you can actually just hold the trigger and it keeps firing. You don't actually have to keep pulling that trigger, which is pretty freaking cool. It's got soft ballistics, smart drift control, as well as aggressive ballistics. Everyone just uses soft ballistics just because, well, range. We've got hip fire. Pretty freaking cool. You can fire from the hip and actually get more accuracy. It's got single point sling. It's got high caliber rounds and it's got perfect balance, which is pretty freaking cool. But its main perk, the Last Word. Now, improving stability and target acquisition when firing from the hip. This and this together, plus this, means that a lot of people do die. If you actually use this weapon, or if you haven't even used this weapon, go ahead and pick it up, because this thing, holy Jesus, it is a beast. I love it. Everyone else loves it. 23 strange coins. Your character will love it too. Next up, we have a Legacy Engram of Heavy. This is a heavy weapon engram. It's only going to encrypt into a Year 1 Legacy Heavy with Year 1 Legacy Heavy rolls and Year 1 Legacy Heavy stats. So that in itself is pretty freaking cool. You could get Galahorn, or you could get Dragon's Breath and then get the second version that's available. So go ahead and pick it up if you haven't got it. You could also get Thunderlord. Not Thunderlord, you could also get Super Good Advice, or yeah, a few others. Anyway, go ahead and pick it up if you haven't got it, or if you're a collector and you want to actually just finish your actual collection. It is 31 strange coins. Pretty expensive, but yeah. Anyway, on to the curios for the week. We've got Glass Needles. All these curios usually last all the time, except for the Sparrow ones, they kind of change. Glass Needles. 3 Glass Needles, 3 strange coins, 3 Motes of Light, and 1 Exotic Shard. Pretty freaking decent. I like these. They used to reroll your exotics to get better perks. Now, I haven't got enough, not enough strange coins for these, but 3 of coins. These are used to actually get more exotics hoard these up. Get as many as you possibly can before Rise of Iron comes out, so you can get the exotics when Rise of Iron actually drops, because holy Jesus, there's probably going to be a lot of them, and most likely the secret exotics that were supposed to come out with the Taken King actually will come out with the Rise of Iron, and these things will help you get them. But on to the next things. We have heavy ammo synthesis, 3 heavy ammo synthesis for 1 strange coin. Set it properly that time, works out. We've got stealth drive and we got plasma drive. Both of these are used to upgrade your rare sparrows into legendary sparrows. If you like that kind of thing, 23 strange coins. Go ahead and pick it up if you want to get a legendary sparrow with some cool like blue stuff on the back or some cool pink stuff at the back. Anyway, finally, the mote of light that Xur always sells in material exchange. He always says himself that he is a garbage collector for the 9. So yeah, material exchange, 2 strange coins for 1 mote of light. I don't know. Xur, you're a bit of a ripoff, but you are still pretty freaking awesome. You give us this loot and you give us some amazing things. With the Rise of Iron, you are going to give us now other things. Pretty freaking cool things. Ornaments, other stuff. We don't actually know like the full secrets about you, Xur. But anyway, this has been Zach Novak. This guy is standing here getting his Xur stuff on. If you guys have enjoyed this video, if you guys have enjoyed Xur's day, then click that like button down below, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this video. If you disliked it, leave a dislike and leave a comment, tell me why you disliked, just so I know I can fix it in the next video. But once again, this has been Zach Novak. Do all that good stuff, and I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. Subscribe to the channel because I've got some more Rise of Iron news coming out very soon. I had a video that just went up before and you should actually watch that. I've got an annotation on the screen. Go ahead and check it out right now. Pretty freaking awesome. It's all the information for basic things on the Rise of Iron. But once again, this has been Zach Novak. Do all that good stuff. I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. Share the video around because it seriously helps the channel out. And yeah, once again, this has been Zach Novak. I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. But until next time, this is Zach Novak, signing off. Peace out.
Right, and if it's good, then I'll be here for several nights. Cause the only thing I need is a strong supporting team. The most important thing that helps supporting my dream. And I can't forget my family, helping keep my sanity. No matter what I do, I know they'll always stand for me.